Jet Rose for the Tom speaking at NOLA.com at University Lab School, U-High, Dylan Moses, Nicholas Brossette are preseason defensive player of the year for the small schools and offensive player of the year for the small schools. Nick, you've been our all-area offensive guy since I've been in Baton Rouge. What's it like for you now going into senior year, and you've continued to have accolades along the way and continue to have big expectations. Now you know this is your last go-around.
Well, the biggest thing is just giving it up to God and my team and everything else. Just giving up to my coaches and stuff, just getting me to this level and preparing me into the man I am now and stuff. And just really right now, we're just focusing on the season and stuff like that, and just me and my team just trying to get better.
Is it a different feeling knowing that you're one of the seniors now? All those guys ahead of you are gone, and you're one of the oldest guys around.
Yeah, it's different. I got to step in a leadership role, to come in for my team and stuff like that. Just lead the young guys because I know they look up to me and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Dylan, what was last year like for you? You come in as a freshman, and obviously from a prospect standpoint, people had already figured out who you are, a lot of talent. What was last year like to actually get out there and be able to show some things on the high school field?
Well, last year it kind of felt like I had a lot of weight on my shoulders being that all the stuff that happened last summer. And I feel like I had to be a role player coming into the last year's season. And, mainly my thing for last season, I wanted to work more on my technique and, bettering myself for the following season.
How much, and I mean, obviously you had a successful year. You were racking up 20 tackle games left and right. How much better of a linebacker do you maybe feel like you are this time right now than you were this time last year?
Last year, I felt like I was pretty good, but this year I'm way better than I was because all the camps I went to last summer. And this summer I feel like I learned a lot more from the colleges I went to. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good this season.
Do you feel like you have a better sense of what's coming when y'all are out there, whether it had been at 7-on-7s or getting started with practice now, just after having seen it for a year at this?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because we basically playing the same teams we did last year. So I still have film on it from last year, so it'll be pretty easy.
Y'all have spent time in the backfield on offense. You're starting to look at playing a little bit more on defense, so y'all should have a pretty good idea of what each other bring to the table.
Yeah.
What have you thought about what he's been able to do so far with y'all joining the group?
I think he did pretty good. This year he looks more comfortable in what he's doing and stuff like that. Just like my little brother. I got to look up. Now he look up to me and stuff like that, and he pushed me and I push him. So.
And same type of deal for him. What has it been like to kind of come up behind him, and whether it be stuff you've learned from him or stuff you've seen from him or been impressed by what he can do or anything that you've seen from him, really?
Well, it's actually been great coming up behind him because, I mainly changed up my whole running style. I used to, just run without even looking for my blocks. And then, just watching after him, I see that he waits for his blocks and, he gets out there and he does what he does. And I try and go out there and mimic the same thing. So, learning from him is great. It's real great.
Seeing the way that he's kind of handled stuff over the last couple of years, has that been something that you've noticed he came in and had a lot of success early and just seeing the way he's kept it up or anything like that, or that's something you haven't really paid too much attention to yet?
Well, I've been paying attention to him a lot, and I see a lot of his leadership, and I try and keep that, put that inside me, so whenever he leave, I'll be able to take up that leadership, and whenever I get to take up the team.
What's kind of the biggest advice you have to him now? You have one last season with him as a teammate, and then you're going to be moving on. What can you kind of tell him and some of the younger guys coming up behind you?
For him, it's just giving him the torch and stuff like that. Just to stay humble, keep grinding, always involve your teammates in everything you do and stuff, because they're gonna take you a long way. They always gonna be your ride or die. So.
Y'all are teammates who are preseason area players of the year for the offensive defensive sides. Y'all had so much talent last year. You got guys like Garrett, Drew Moore on the offensive line who are gone, and different guys really all over. But y'all have obviously an extremely talented team again. What do you think it says about y'all to know that y'all have some guys of y'all's caliber and plenty of other guys on this team that are going to be on our all-area team and stuff like that?
People got to step up in big roles this year. I think we have that. We have this year we have more of a bind with each other and stuff like that. I saw that like as soon as we started back working out, we were just getting along with each other. The older guy was talking to the young guys, and we just having fun with each other. That's the biggest thing, just to have fun with each other and just to enjoy each other.
Again, Dylan Moses, Nicholas Brossette over at U High. Jared was for Times Speaking at NOLA.com.